All right. It is that.
Wait.
I'm not ready.
Let me get off your games. Jesus.
Oh, my God.
I had to finish that stock, bro. Cool.
I am not going to edit this part out because it was funny. It's that time of the week again where we bless your screens. This is Lights Out, episode 77. Pretty sure it's 77. So hello and welcome. It's not on my fucking face, bro. Cosmos, and Light are here. Wow. What a weekend we had. And it was a weekend worthy of champion. And that champion, Kola, will be joining us here. Only appropriate that today's show sponsor is from BetterHelp. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about that. It's amazing what Luminosity Invitational did this past weekend. But before we can even talk about that, guys, before we can even get into that, I'm getting my checks notes. We got to introduce you guys to something that's very important and valuable to the Lights Out family. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom, baby! Lights Out merch is officially available for your purchasing needs. If you like what you see, we got a sick-ass crew neck, baby. You can check it out right there. Ooh, that's clean. Oh, my goodness, the things I want to do in that crew neck. We got the dad hat right there. Keep that big old 5 head of yours covered and clean, pristine. And then we got the modest shirt right there. All of these do feature the new Lights Out logo, which is coming soon. So you can go ahead and cop yourself a pair. Right there, you can check out the Lights Out Twitter, which of course links to the Throne Start GG page. Of course, is all part of the Throne campaign, which we've ramped up everything. The voting stages is in there, and we just got a lot of nice merch. We hope you guys check it out. You enjoyed it. And if you do support Lights Out, if you do like Lights Out, go ahead and copy a piece, bro, because at the end of the day, we just want to sell more in Tweak Talks. Fuck them. How you guys doing?
I agree.
Fuck them.
We're still trying to get Charles to leave Tweak Talks and come here.
Gonna have said it better myself. Anyways, how's it going, everyone?
It goes well. It goes well here. How does it go on
How
your
are you
end?
doing, Mr. 1K?
Me? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Feeling pretty good about that. It was a good September.
So now that you're Mr. 1K, you can finally pay me and Light for being on the podcast, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I think we can arrange something. I think we can arrange a little payment to slide to the boys.
Next thing we know, he's gonna say he's making 2.5, not 3.5, and then we're not gonna get any money.
You folks are asking too many questions. I got a question for you though, Light. How'd you feel about your performance at the LG Invitational? You did quite well. In fact, I'll even put up the results real quick on the screen for everybody to see. First place was our guest who's coming up a bit later. That was, of course, Kola, followed by Spargito, Shuton, Zomba, Leo and Asimo, ShinyMark, and my boy Light gets into the top 8. We love to see that. Outplacing talented players like Tweak, Gluto, Meister, Mars, Zap, The Buzz, Sonix, Shattuck. It's crazy. But you, sir, 7th place. Some big victories in your pool over a negative matchup in Pikachu from ShinyMark, and of course Sonix, who's had your number for a couple of tournaments. Set. Yeah, like you did fantastic, my boy. Tell me, so how you feeling? Killed it.
I don't feel that great
because you lost to Zomba, right?
That one doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
Well, actually, it does and doesn't. It's just the performance of getting 7th. So the thing about losing to Zomba is more so just like, I was really nervous. So like
it happens.
It just happens. Like I got nervous and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta work on why I got nervous. So like the reason I'm disappointed is more about the performance, not specifically losing to anybody. I lost to good players, Kola. I'm actually really happy I lost to him because that put him in the winner's bracket and caused him to win the tournament. Obviously, I want to win. Like my pride stung a little with him beating me, but like. That's like my boy, and
Moist on top.
Yeah, he's my boy, and that was Moist, and that was great. Like I loved watching him win. Zomba, I didn't really like when I lost to him. I was very frustrated, but it wasn't like, oh, I lost to Zomba. Like I'm frustrated. Just I couldn't shake my nerves, which I think a part of the reason I couldn't shake my nerves was I was already a little nervous before the set. And then I drank an energy drink. And when you drink energy drinks and you're nervous, I feel like it's kind of just like it takes your nerves and just kind of like spreads it throughout your body and you're like really jittery. So I think I am quitting energy drinks again, which I did for like the first 2 years with Ultimate.
Good decision.
And then I got back on like energy drinks. I say like it's a drug, but it feels like a drug sometimes. So I'm being real with you. Yeah, it's something I got back on when like COVID I think ended. But
Summit,
I think,
right?
yeah, I think so. One of the summits. So I think I'm gonna stop drinking energy drinks again and just play more composed because I think I'm playing really good again. I think like the way I've been playing, I'm in the right area of where I need to be. But I think I think I just gotta rely on that now. I don't need like the burst of energy anymore. I don't need that. So like I just gotta stop doing that. Play more composed. I'll be fine. One of the reasons the ZOMBA loss doesn't beat me up too bad is because me and him are going to the same event this weekend, Wavelength, and I'm gonna beat him. I'm not worried about it.
I love that.
As far as the rest of the bracket goes, Sonix, I played very good versus. I wasn't nervous. I wanted that very bad. It feels like he's been shitting on me a lot lately, but I think it's only been 2 times, honestly.
Two times, that's correct.
All the games, if you realize, have also been like really close too.
Gommel was bad. Gommel was really bad.
That was
like,
a long time ago, though.
Yeah, he shitted on me at Gommel. But then we played at SmashCon and every game was like last hit. And I remember people were saying like he shit on me, but like you said, Cosmos, like if you take a second look at that site, he did 3-0 me, but all of those games could have went either way, you know? So I thought about that and I'm like, okay, I'm in the right area again. I know what I'm doing. I just have to be more confident in my decisions. What is he punishing? I realized what he's punishing. I think it was Leo who said this to me right before the set, and I took it really hard to mind. He was like, we were talking about people who study, and he was like, I don't really like people who like study like that much because I feel like people who study tend to have a flow chart. Like they do things because it is
the
strong.
Japanese style.
Yes, yeah. He's like, they do things because like it works. So like, then I thought about that, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm like, that means if I do something and I punish them, they'll probably still do it because they feel like that's what's supposed to work, right? So I'm like, Sonix is a studier. I'm like, let me think about that real quick. And I took that to mind before going into the set. And then, I won, obviously. I played very well. I feel like I was starting to choke a little bit at the end of the set because I was starting to get nervous. And Sonix was also starting to like abuse like the habits that I typically have, which I feel like come from like me panicking. I have a lot of panic options like when I'm on last stock. So I was happy that I was able to clear it out before he took that game 4. I think if he took the game 4, I don't know if I would have took game 5 because I was starting to show more habits. But yeah, I was really happy about that. After that, I had to fight ShinyMark. And ShinyMark, I get a little less nervous versus my -2s because, like, I guess you're expected to lose, So I know that a lot of people said they wanted to see me versus him. I've been told people wanted to see me versus ShinyMark for a while because, he's just been up and coming and winning a major.
Yep.
And people always just want to see people fight who haven't fought yet, obviously. And I think this matchup is pretty bad. And I still felt like I was going to win just for the fact that I'm experienced in this matchup. And I just know exactly what to do in neutral pretty much, not to rush things. There are things he could have done a lot better. He said he doesn't like fighting Fox, which, if he doesn't like fighting Fox, there's just something wrong with you. You play Pikachu. So I knew he didn't like fighting Fox. I knew a lot about Pikachu. And I knew that I saw some habits like during the first game that I knew that I can abuse like for the rest of the set. And once I like saw those habits, it felt really good. Game 4, he kind of shitted on me. And I think that's because I got really fucking egotistical. Like after game 3, I was like, okay, I know what to do. Like I could just run at him, which I could not run at him. He shitted on me for that, obviously. So then I took it back slowly, game 5. And I think I won last stock, but the last stock was like pretty clean how I beat him, I feel like in the last stock, you could see a lot of the habits I abused off him, like running up on his shield, naring him and proceeding to grab him, even though that wasn't a true block string. And then after that, I throw him up and then he mashes out a hit stun and I kill him for it. And it's like, yeah, those are some habits, and like I punched it really well. But yeah, I was very happy about my composure for that. I think other than that, the only player I beat other than that was Mars this weekend, which, I mean, he's my rival. We're going to go back and forth. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. It was a really fun set. I didn't want to lose. I had a lot of anger in that set. I know that much.
Yes. You got real nervous game one, but you pulled it together, got it, saw a little mini pop off, and then like you held it down. I think you accumulated some good wins and you got a solid placing in the top 8. I mean, the number 1 seed or number 2 seed, Sonix, I think, 13.
Yeah, it was just an interesting tournament. I think I got a lot of good play out, and I've been playing I played yesterday with Nairo, and I played twice yesterday. I played for like 2 hours with Clive, and I played for like 3 hours with Nairo yesterday.
So you got a lot of good practicing.
Yeah, so I've still been playing the Spargo set, which, did you guys watch the Spargo set?
I did watch the Spargo set.
I thought it was a really good set. Like, I don't think I got shit. It reminded me of SmashCon versus Sonix, where it was just like, I did take a game, but like, there was never a moment where it was like you knew who was going to win the match. Like, we were really close. But again, I think I have some habits that he like just knows. Like the beginning of game one, the ending of game one, I'm pretty sure we were both at the same percentage. We were both at 88%, and he hits me off stage. 88% last time. We were both fighting, and he hits me off stage, and he just gets a jump read on me that was so like telegraphed, like he didn't. That was not like a read as if like he read in the moment. It's like he knew that like before the set started. Like there are just some habits that I have that I do at disadvantage state that I think some top players have on me that I have to fix, and that was one of them. And I feel like you see that a couple times in the set where Spargo's just preemptively swinging. Yeah, you can see right there. Spargo's just preemptively swinging before I'm even in an area because he knows that I'm going to be there. So I think I can work off that. I think that's going to cause them to lose a set like sooner or later because if they keep those habits up, I can adapt and play off that and put them in bad positions. But yeah, no, it's just, it was weird. I think I played really good versus Spargo, and I think by the time I was at Spargo, I was so composed that if I got by him, I would have done very well. But Spargo is the best player in the world. Yeah, Spargo is the best player in the world, and like, I don't like saying that, but like, I mean, that's probably why I lost to him.
I mean, he had a crazy run.
Yeah,
that's pretty legendary. I'm not gonna cap that. That run was impressive, insane. And while you were out there getting those good practicing and getting those good licks, Cosmos, you were, if I'm not mistaken, getting destroyed in a multiverse tournament.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it.
What a transition.
I don't even want to talk about it, dude. I forgot I had a tournament. I was talking about it with Sandstorm because it was a 2s tournament. It was a 2v2 tournament. I was teaming with Sandstorm, and we were practicing like the week leading up to it. It was like a $3,000 tournament. We were practicing the week leading up to it, and we were playing the game because we haven't played in like a month and a half. I think he hasn't played in 2.5 months. I haven't played it in a month and a half. We were like, the game honestly feels the exact same, and we're good players, so we're gonna do just fine. So we were playing like the entire week. Every day we were getting a lot better and like doing a lot better in Q. And then the tournament came around, and that we agreed that was probably our fastest tournament run we've ever experienced in all of our tournament history, because it was 22 minutes. We didn't win a single game. We just lost the first 2 matches. We were first on stream, so we were the first set to play. We lost 2 games, and then we immediately had a set in losers, and we just lost immediately. And we were like, this game is horrible right now. I'm just gonna say it. The game right now is horrible. It's
what changed?
It's like nothing really changed. And I think that's the problem, is the fact that like nothing changed, and the fact that there were so many problems with the game already. People are starting to really abuse them now. And that's what's getting really hard to deal with if you like aren't somebody that plays the game all the time. I think one of the people that we were playing in losers, because you know how whenever you match against somebody in multiverses, like you can see their stats and stuff, and it's like, oh, they've dealt this much damage with this character. Oh, they've won 1,000 matches with Harley. We were playing some Black Adam, and it said that he had 9,800 wins. I'm like, well, there's no way we're actually gonna be able to contest this guy who's plays Black Adam probably 8 hours every single day since the game has released. So yeah, it was It was horrible. We felt like we didn't. I'm kind of tight. Like, I don't want to lose. I want to play again. No, but like, I don't want to play again because the game is so bad right now. So I am getting back to the Smash. I'm practicing a lot more now. But obviously right now my focus is still content because I want to be a big content creator.
That's right. Content is king.
Yep. So I'm getting back to streaming. I'm gonna start streaming today consistently for sure, and then I'm also going to make a lot of more YouTube videos. I think I'm gonna start taking the I'm gonna ride the Sparking Zero wave because that game is. I just saw that recently. It had
like 3 days.
Yeah. If you pre-order it, it comes out in like 5 days because I think it's October 7th. And it's like, I just saw some stats that says like it's the most sold game on Steam, on PlayStation, on Amazon. So it's like that game is gonna be big.
Yeah,
big.
Man, the game's gonna be fun, bro. I can't wait to play. Did you play like Tenkai growing up?
I played the games that I did play. I played Tenkaichi 2 and I played Budokai 3. Those are the two that I really played.
Played Tenkai 2 and Budokai 3.
Those are classics.
Those are good. Those are good games. Yeah,
I 1000% agree, and that'll be fun to explore. But I think it's about time we bring our guest on. And getting your ass beat to beating some ass, it's time to welcome the man who ignorance could never forget. Okay? He's a champion. He's one of the Moist Boys. By the way, last on commentary kept making these like comments like, yeah, the Moist Boys are really holding the sticks together. I'm like, what is this guy saying right now? What's
reading?
You bitch ass nigga. I mean, what's good, man? How you doing?
Hey, bro. Thanks. What would you say? My mic was cutting, or my fucking sound was cutting off, and you said, bitch ass what?
I'm sorry. I think with the money that you made from the tournament, you should probably buy a better quality setup, but you actually lost all that money 5 minutes after winning the tournament, didn't you? Want to talk about it?
Oh, no.
Okay. My lawyer subpoenaed the entire hour after the tournament. You are not allowed to speak about that, okay? The people who are involved have been contacted, and whatever thing happened is between us, and you're not allowed to speak about it. So if you want to get fucking sued, then keep talking about it.
But don't y'all have the same lawyer because y'all are both part of Moist? Don't y'all have a lawyer?
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. That's fair. Well, I guess we don't have to talk about that, but we can talk about the fact that you won the Invitational Kola at 15th seed. Now, let me ask you the first question because I was curious about this. As the 15th seed in a 16-person tournament, did you feel a little disrespected by that?
Absolutely. Oh, God. Okay. I understand, like, the seeding. I think they just put me in that pool, right? Like, I don't know if they actually made me 15th seed because they're like, okay, this nigga is actually so garbage that we think he's going to get second to last place. Or maybe they just put me in 15th seed because, like, who were the other two bottom seeds, Mars and the Buzz? They were like, okay, it doesn't really matter.
I think it was
There's going to be 4.
When is Zap?
Zap was under me.
Yeah, Zap was under me. It was going to be Zap, Kola, Mars, and DeBuzz, and they were all going to be basically the last place, which understandable, you know, like out of the 16 people, we definitely are seated last. But I don't know if like the Luminosity seeders were doing that because they genuinely think I was going to get second to last fucking place. But disrespectful. I didn't think too much about it. I've been seated badly like for the majority of my fucking career. So, I mean, it never really bothered me. Like, seeding has always been something that, you know, you bitch about it for a couple days or a couple hours, and then you just go back to preparing for the tournament. And that's kind of like how I saw it ever since Smash 4. And Smash 4, oh my God, Light and Cosmos. I don't know if you guys remember, but when that stats Discord got leaked, it changed my view on everything.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember? That's crazy. But there was a PG Stats Discord leak, and it wasn't pretty. And ever since that day, I stopped caring about seeding.
Wait, what did that consist of?
Shit.
You be a little more specific. Like, what was
it like?
On
how they seeded stuff?
Yeah, they were there. it's hard to explain, or not
They're
really,
already
but
canceled. You might as well speak your mind. Like,
True.
well, a bunch of niggas were in the Discord and they were just massive shit talkers. It's as if like Mr. Smith, who was that motherfucker, Agent
Mike
Smith.
Go?
So,
He's my father.
well, I'm not going to say anything about Agent Smith, but I will say that if Agent Smith seeded the bracket, it would look like how the PG Stats niggas seeded it back in Smash 4. And
Okay.
that's not
That's a
good.
wild comparison.
What? So you're telling me like these guys would like be like in this PG Stats like, yeah, this nigga's trash. Seed him 17th.
Yes.
That's
wild.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Bro, when I was younger, I did not give a fuck about seeding. I still kind of don't, but like I definitely did this back then.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but what's it called? That's actually crazy. That would piss me off. I hate when lame niggas just have an opinion, bro.
Yeah.
Lame.
I hate that shit so
That's
much.
real shit.
No, I hate it. They're like, yeah, he's not that good. Never top 8 a weekly in their life. You're a
Never
Kind of like how you had an opinion on the events that took place after I won the tournament, even though I don't know if you got this message, but my lawyer did contact you and he was like, you're not allowed to speak about this. Only the people who are involved within that congregation are allowed to, well, they're not allowed to discuss it, because they've all been subpoenaed. And yeah, don't ever fucking speak about it. I got all of my money from the tournament and I've been saving it and putting it into high yield savings.
You've been saving it for 3 days.
You lost
Yes.
over 2K.
What the fuck?
Wait, you lost over 2K in RANDUBS?
Okay, so I didn't lose 2,000. I did pay one of the people around 100, and then I paid another person 100, and then the other person, who remains Rob, he did not receive his cash, but that's because he actually murdered someone in my family. Yeah, his name is Falco, and he was a really good pipe for my weed.
All right. Anyway.
Whoa, okay.
And that cost $1,500.
This is in Sims.
Okay, let's stop talking about. Look, I fucking hate RANDUBS, and I'm never fucking playing that shit again. And I don't owe $2,000 fucking dollars. Okay.
Well, hey, all right. Well, how about we talk about your victory? Right, you had to play Spargo in grand finals. Okay, and I think we can all universally agree that Spargo currently, just based on the record, based on the results, best player in the world right now. What did you feel going into that? Because you had to go into 2 sets to get the job done. I know you gave you little fluff answers on the couch, but this is the real shit, bro. Tell me how you felt about fighting Spargo.
Yeah, well, I was not happy. Well, okay, so out of him or Shuton, and he fought somebody else, ZOMBA,
ZOMBA.
Definitely wanted. Yeah, ZOMBA. I definitely wanted to fight Spargo the least. Like, the way that he plays Aegis into Roy is just so much more oppressive. Like, I would say that his neutral in comparison to Shuton, like Shuton is more like patient, but Spargo, he'll do the double jump nair, he'll do the dash attack, he'll do the run up grab, and it's fine. Like, I can match his aggression, but the way that the matchup goes is like Aegis just doesn't have to do as much work when punishing Roy. Like, when Roy gets a hit on Aegis, you have to worry about foresight. If you get them off stage, the up B might beat you out in the middle of your edge guard. But when Aegis hits me, it's like, okay, how the fuck am I going to get out of this? Is it either double jump or air dodge?
Yeah.
That's it. But
character.
very imbalanced.
That might
very
surprise you won.
Yeah, well, so I'm fine fighting Aegis, even though I think it's pretty bad matchup, but I'm fine fighting it because I'm able to match that pace and aggression. But I will not lie, I did choke very badly in set 1.
Yeah, you had like a
7
2-stock
times, yeah.
lead, and then he brought it back, I think. From that
3-stock.
3-stock.
It's weird though, because it's just like Spargo's like this aggressive person, like who like really like he's very good at transitioning from like aggression to like baiting you in, like I say, camping in your face. But then like when he's on last stock, bro, this dude is so hard to kill, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. I don't know what he does specifically, but he's very. I've seen him versus like other people. He's just hard to kill when he's on last stop.
Yeah. I think he just starts to turn up like at last stop, and he's like, "Okay, I'm about to lose. Like, I'm not gonna let it go for free," which I
Yeah.
respect. But I know you fought his cloud, and you were saying that about his cloud, but for his Aegis, oh my God,
Well,
especially
Aegis is a
Pyra.
safer character. Yeah.
Sure, that's true. But his Pyro specifically in last stock situations, that is not something I like to deal with at all. Shuton actually, in comparison, Shuton is like, he won't even go Pyro in last hit situations. Like he'll play Mythra for a bit, he'll put me in disadvantage, and then he'll go Pyro. Spargo will start the stock with Pyro. And that is not something I like to deal with.
Okay. Well, you still got the job done, which we are very impressed on. Now, I have a question for you. How did you get past Light? You guys had to fight in pools. I mean, there was some controversy behind that too, because you took first seed over him, which inevitably led to you winning the tournament. I mean, how'd you do it? How'd you get past him? He makes more than you on Moist.
I don't want to talk about lawyers, but look, okay, so my lawyer called me and he got some information from Charlie, and he was saying that if Light doesn't do something, then he's gonna get fired from Moist.
Pretty much.
And brutally tortured if he doesn't comply with what the lawyer and Charlie says. Light didn't comply, but I told Charlie and my lawyer, hey, won't ruin this nigga's life. Okay, I know he broke the rules, but that doesn't matter. But my honest, real feelings, I actually thought Light was throwing on purpose, not because of his gameplay, but I thought he was throwing. And during the set, I was trying my absolute hardest to lock in, but I just couldn't. So I was just playing in this, not like autopilot, but he would kill me. And I'm like, fuck, okay, it's time to turn up. And then I would do some Roy shit, kill him at like 20. And then I start to realize like this matchup is just so like, it's a fucking meme. Like, yeah, you can play it seriously and people will still think that you're trolling.
I've been saying this, that first of all, we played friendlies like directly before we played in bracket.
That too.
Yeah, but I just don't like the matchup anymore, and that's because I forgot it. Because like I'm uncomfortable versus Roy now. I don't know how to hit the character anymore, and I blame that on my boy getting canceled. So like I've been saying it all weekend. Huh?
I didn't get canceled.
My other boy. Sorry about that. Lawyers.
Mugen didn't get canceled.
Shut up.
Wait, Mugen got canceled? What did he do?
No, my boy in Connecticut got canceled a while back, and he was a Roy man. He was really good. And that was my main source of Roy practice when I wasn't playing with Kola. And now I don't got that. So now I fight Roy like 2 years later, and I'm like, damn, this shit feels impossible. Obviously, it's not impossible, but like, it's just like he's polarizing as fuck, and I forgot how to deal with the pressure, And then I forgot how to combo Roy too. Like I hit you, and I'm like, oh, I did 15. And I dropped the combo, and he mashed up air out of it. So now I'm at 40, and I'm like, damn, this shit sucks. But I know it's not that bad. I actually think the matchup's even still. I don't play it a lot anymore, So like it's weird, But I felt really uncomfortable in that set. Multiple people thought I was throwing it, but the reality of it is I was just so uncomfortable that I was like, I don't fucking know what to do. Like that's really what it was.
Yeah, I've actually, so I'm not gonna lie, I spent a really long time labbing Fox counterplay and things to do when I'm getting hit, because for the past ever since SmashCon, you've been kind of farming me in friendlies.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was after that one tournament. It was before SmashCon.
No, it wasn't Gomble.
No, it wasn't. But it doesn't matter. Well, I was farming you for a bit, and then SmashCon upwards. After SmashCon, you were farming me pretty brutally in friendlies, and I was like, dude, I can't fucking take this anymore. And so I feel like we go back and forth with how we farm each other, and I've only come up top like kind of recently within the last 2 sets.
Mm-hmm.
But
even the set before at Collision, that set was like last set.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
First 2 games though, like, but I think that's just how it is with I think Roy Fox, low key, like that's just the most volatile matchup in the entire game, in my opinion, aside from maybe the Roy Ditto or some shit. But the way that the matchup goes, like sometimes we destroy each other and then we get to the point where it's like, damn, I like low-key, this is losing. But I think that's just how it is with super volatile matchups. Like you either get
Yeah.
fucked and you destroy the other nigga. And it's kind of hard to like be mentally stable when that's happening. Like you kind of want to have some type of consistency, but you can't really do that if you're getting farmed all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard matchup to play because I feel like Roy has to deal with the guessing game of like when Fox is coming in, but at the same time, Fox doesn't really have like if he comes in too early, he doesn't really have the best options to deal with the sword. It's like you have to come in a little precisely, even though like you control when you go in, but you still have to like avoid the sword. And like even if Fox actually gets shit on by soft spot hits by Roy, which I feel like most characters don't. I feel like most characters get hit by soft spots, like soft hits by Roy, and they're just like whatever. But when Fox gets hit by a soft hit by Roy, it's like, oh shit, like I could die.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
yeah, which is like fucking crazy. But yeah, I definitely think it's even. It's just polarizing as fuck.
Wait,
it's
but
stressful.
Do both of your characters get farmed by Cosmos? This is for you. Do both of your characters get farmed by Aegis?
Yeah.
I mean,
He just
Roy
farms.
loses-
Or no. Fox destroyed Aegis. But continue.
No. You know-
Roy definitely loses to Aegis more than Fox does, but it's like, yeah, Aegis beats both Fox and Aegis.
Bro, like I hate that shit because I have more experience than Kola and Spargo in the like Aegis matchup. And I used to think that Fox beat Aegis. I literally used to think that. But like that matchup is definitely -1 for Fox. Like if you actually know the matchup, that matchup is really hard.
Cosmos, you don't have to lie for content. Fox annihilates Aegis. It's fine. You don't have to lie for content.
What make no, I just want to hear your opinion. What about Fox annihilates Aegis?
Everything.
All right. Bro, I feel like that's just a common trend of like Fox versus anyone. I'll be fighting people and they'll be going back and forth with me. And they'll be like, yeah, my character loses the matchup. I'm like, oh, so you're just that much fucking better than me, huh? Like, like, bro, this shit don't make no type of sense.
Well, actually, I am that much better than you.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, but
Okay.
Kola does play Aegis too, low key, don't you?
He does. That's
He
true.
plays a crusty Aegis, bro.
Oh shit.
Like,
He plays Pyro like he plays Roy.
like I hate that shit because
Fair,
like
yeah.
yo, like he'll hit me because I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like
Are you talking about when I played Aegis against you?
sometimes he'll hit me because I don't know what you are even thinking.
Yeah. Fair. Like, okay, my Aegis is kind of in a weird spot, but I have been grinding them a lot recently. But they're kind of like, I wouldn't say they're kind of similar to my Cloud because my Cloud, like before Roy, I mained him, but I don't even think like Cloud is the type of character that I would even go for anymore because the way that he has to like space constantly, his advantage state is good, but you have to like actually make reads and shit. With Aegis, they kind of just do it for you. But I only want to play Aegis into specific characters like Luigi, fucking I was thinking Snake, but I actually think Aegis loses to Snake.
That's crazy.
And you think it's even or
No, I think Aegis destroys Snake.
how?
Dude, Snake is so slow. Pyro can outrange and essentially like is as fast as Snake. And if you're playing Mythra against Snake, there's nothing he can do except try to throw grenades at you, which when he's starting to cook grenades, that's when you can just challenge him. And he can't react to you challenging him. That matchup is really, really bad, actually.
It's crazy how like no offense to Cosmos because I'm just saying this. It's crazy how like the person who like doesn't compete as much and doesn't get the best results is the only fucking Mythra optimist. Like you guys just fucking bitch about Mythra where it's like, yes, we get it. She can get cheese. Roy can get cheese. Fox can get cheese. They're still good characters. They're fine. And Mythra's the best of that archetype. It's like, how are you bitching?
No, I mean, I think Mythra is in a well, actually, I did make a tweet and it did show like why I think Mythra is horrible. If you go to that tweet, you can see why her frame data is really bad. But even without that, I think Mythra is
Wait, Mythra's frame data is bad.
I mean, Mythra's frame data is okay.
I'll pull up the tweet right now and I'll put it in chat.
Put it in chat. I'll put it on
frame
screen.
data, like her initial frame data isn't as good as people really make it out to be, but it's made up by how low lag all of her moves have.
Okay,
That's the frame data that really matters.
What frame data are we
explain this.
talking
Let
about
me
that's
post it in
bad?
chat.
We do
Explain
realize
this.
she. Wait. We do realize that she's swinging a sword, right? Like,
Mythra is a horrible character.
Explain this. What is this? You know what I did to
Wait,
get
what-
that?
Wait, I don't understand what I'm. What am I looking at? I don't understand what this tweet is.
Look at the
What is this
frame
tweet?
wait, what is
See
this?
the frame
Look at the
advantage
frame
say
advantage.
negative 1,000.
This is a good character.
Wait, what did you do to get this?
I dash attacked.
Hey,
First of all, if you dash,
I fucking dash
end up
attacked. This is how
behind
mine
her.
is.
yeah, for real, wait, how do you end behind her if you dash tag?
I crossed up, nigga. What? Crossed,
Can that
and I'm
dash tag
still
even
minus
cross up?
100. Well, Mythra is a good character. Look at frame data.
Wait, can that dash tag even cross up?
It can cross up on shield,
Yes.
but Peach isn't shielding.
No, it's because I set it to drop shield after.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, let me just look at something real quick.
I think Mythra's pretty good.
I think the common
I think
person
yeah,
with brains. I think the common person with brain cells thinks Mythra's pretty good.
I
All right.
have several brain cells, actually.
Okay.
Hey guys, as you can see, therapy is a big part of life, and this show is sponsored by BetterHelp, the same therapy company that helped Kola get his mind right to win this tournament. I know it's crazy. Is there something you'd like to learn? Maybe gardening, a new language, finally be able to beat your friend in bowling, or in this case, Super Smash Brothers? Well, therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder because your back to school era has come at any age. Now look, in my experience, okay, it ain't easy to get stuff done alone. Sometimes you're just down in the dumps, and sometimes you just want to put a G-U-N to your H-E-A-D like our friend Kola. But guess what? When he puts that down and picks up the link to contact BetterHelp, he feels better and you see the results. If you're thinking of starting therapy, then give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient and flexible and suited to your schedule. Just fill out the brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime at no additional charge. Let me tell you something. Rediscover your curiosity with our friends at BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/lightsout today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/lightsout. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to the podcast.
Okay. I'm just looking up something real quick. Just bear with me.
No,
Is it
you're
Ultimate
fine.
Frame Data? If it's Ultimate Frame Data, that website is flawed, and my lawyers will be in contact.
You got a lot of lawyers, bro.
Hey, man, you know when you're abiding by the law as a black man, people still take you as a criminal, like at
Bro,
the fucking RANDUBS
Bro,
after I
Mythra's
tournament.
dash attack is only negative 22.
Okay, see, like I told you, Ultimate Frame Data is not. It doesn't properly record the data, man.
You think Ultimate Frame did this to say that Mythra's dash tag is negative 1,241?
Yes, and if they don't change that, then we're gonna have serious problems.
Your
People
lawyers will
overrate
be
it.
in-
Look, I still think Mythra is. I know I said I don't do tier lists, but they're probably like I don't know, top 7 or something.
What the
But-
Oh my
I
God,
honestly
bro.
don't think they're top
But
5.
no, this is what I hate about people like you. You guys put all your effort into one character, try playing a different character for a little bit, realize you can't do it because you're fucking garbage, and then instead of taking accountability, you just say that the character is worse than what the character actually is.
You know what's actually funny too is that for like some reason I feel like Pirate Mythra is supposed to be like one of the easiest secondaries for like all people, but anybody that secondaries Aegis, it looks disgusting. The way that they play Aegis just doesn't make sense to me. And like I know that some people do secondary Aegis or co-main Aegis, like if you consider Spargo having a secondary Aegis or consider Okola's Aegis secondary, even Okola's looks like kind of weird, but like any Aegis secondary doesn't look right at all. And I know like obviously it's a secondary character, but if the character is so much easier than all of the other characters, like other characters are easier to secondary, like Cloud could be, like it shouldn't look that disgusting or that wrong when you're playing a character like that. That's that simple.
It's because the archetype. It's because the archetype of Aegis. Like again, she's similar to Fox and Cloud, I'd say, where it's like you're playing a character that has very good normals and like very broken like frame traps and all that stuff, but you're still playing a character that gets edgeguard really easy, which translates very horribly to bracket. Like a lot of people don't know how to play that kind of character because the majority of the cast doesn't teach you to play that. It's like, in a sense, like you're playing like Soar or something. Like you're playing a different game than the rest of the cast with this character, because you get edgeguard easily and you have to think about that at all times, which causes people to recover terribly or come back to stage with very desperate options, which is why a lot of people don't do good. Because if you're playing freaking Lucina, who doesn't struggle with recovery, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to counterpick my Aegis, and then you're off stage once, and then you start to panic, it translates very horribly like that, you know? The character's broken, but you have to learn how to play that character and be comfortable with getting edgeguard, which is not something you can learn easily. It's not something that's very like comfortable in your mind. You're always going to be scared, and it's something you have to mentally push through in your head.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's also why I played Fox for a little bit, and I think you guys actually talked about it on the podcast, but this was a very long time ago. And I think someone said my Fox had like a very negative win rate, which is true.
That was not me.
I didn't even know you played
It was
Fox.
definitely a YouTube.
That must
a
have been
YouTube
Tweak
talk.
Talks.
Yeah, that was Tweak Talks, bro.
Oh yeah, whatever. But
It was probably Charles.
Definitely Charles.
oh, I
Trying to
forgot
say
it
Fox
was
sucks.
Yeah, my Fox was garbage. I used him for teaser and Omega. It was garbage, but he's still fucking amazing. I don't think lowly of him. But look, I know you're saying that a lot of niggas Mythras and shit, they look bad and disgusting. That's not true of my Mythra. My Mythra is fucking beautiful. It's on the cover of Vogue and Victoria's Secret. That's how fucking good it is. So don't disrespect me or don't shade my Mythra like that, because it's actually very good.
Well, I'm inclined to believe you.
Real quick before Void walks out that corner, which he's probably about to do.
How'd you know?
What the?
Yeah, I saw him.
So
Real quick, let's get more back on the topic of the tournament. Like, how do you feel about your win, man?
I feel fucking amazing, bro. Like, so when I won, before I won CEO 2021, I won the Smash World Tour like group shit that you qualify for through the Wi-Fi thing.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, a week after that, or like, yeah, it was very soon after that, I had main stage. And I was like, damn, bro, I can't even celebrate this fucking win. So and also after I won CEO 2021, I kind of just like, I kind of soaked in the win for too much. But what I want to do is I want to keep the momentum, and I want to really lock in for these next like several tournaments before the end of the year. But it feels fucking amazing. I really needed this win. Because I think the Riptide, I was saying, nigga, I'm not gonna be top 50. But I mean, obviously, I was just, yeah. I really needed this win because I'm definitely top 50 now, thank God. But also my confidence. I needed that for my confidence. I mean, I'm very I think I'm the best fucking Smash player to ever exist, and it's also facts I am. But I needed to be put in that high pressure scenario and actually close it out. Ultimate Summit 3, I think, I don't fucking remember. The one where I got third place, I was so close, literally one hit away from winning or getting into winners grand finals. And I fucking threw it. I took Proto to Battlefield like 2 or 3 times in a row. I didn't switch to Cloud. My Cloud would have farmed him. I was farming him all weekend with Cloud, and I just didn't do that. I was like, holy shit, bro. But this time I didn't. I fought Shuton. I went Cloud in the +8 matchup. I won. I fought Spargo. And, I was kind of getting farmed set 1, but set 2, I was like, okay, I know the matchup is very volatile. It's very difficult, but I need to just lock in and make it count. And I made it count in game 4 and 5. And I'm very happy about that.
People don't fall out your up smash.
Let's cap, nigga.
Okay.
He had a really good down smash, up smash. I think it was against ShinyMark on Smashville group stages. That was pretty nasty, actually. I was like, okay,
bro, that matchup, me and Kola should not be beating Pikachu.
That's facts.
Dude, we would lose to ESAM. We would get annihilated by ESAM.
Holy shit. That was actually ShinyMark's problem. I think me and you both said he just wasn't mashy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't challenge when Pikachu mashes on us. We can't do shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, bro, like I would like sit next to him and I would shield because I'm like, oh shit, he's about to nair me or back air me. And the dude would just keep shielding too. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna grab it.
Because like if he does any aerial on your shield, you can't punish it anyway.
He could just cross it up or shield poke it.
Me and Light were laughing this, and I have a video coming out soon.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Kola
up.
content?
Kola content? Hold up.
Can I say it or do you know?
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
He's talking about doing footstool reverse up B with Roy on Pikachu's landings, and it just didn't connect most of the time.
Look, it's very hard. It's very technically difficult, but that never stopped me from doing anything.
You probably have to footstool, jump forward, and then B reverse the up B to get the right hitbox or something.
Yes. I will say against Pikachu it was really hard because he has no lag on his nair, but I labbed this against Game & Watch, and I promise you, if you put a gun to my head, I will hit it 5 times out of 5 against any Game & Watch aerial except for forward air and up air, obviously.
Okay. I'm inclined to believe you. But
I'm inclined to get a gun.
Yeah, low key. But all this just to say, are you really serious about locking in for future Ultimate events? Because then you say on the couch at the end you're going to play more Melee. How do you think that's going to work, you jackass?
Appreciate that verbal abuse, and my lawyers, I'm just going to be honest. I don't have any fucking lawyers. Okay? That was just an intimidation tactic.
It's working.
What? Oh, it's working? Okay, I have a ton of fucking lawyers, nigga, and they're all Jewish. But,
Oy vey.
So, for Melee, I will start playing in locals. I tried to do both Ultimate and Melee at Riptide. And I made it work one time at Collision or something. I took a game off of AMSA, but I will never do that ever again. I don't know how Wizrobe does that. Well, Loki, I do know how Wizrobe and HBox do that. It's because, like, they don't, like... They're good at Ultimate, but they're not going to make those deep bracket runs. Wizrobe only did it once, and HBox, he's still very good. Like, he almost beat Mia, but you don't expect to see them in, like, the top 64s and 32s. But the thing about me is that if I actually enter the Melee Major, I will make top 64 and top 32 and top whatever the fuck, because that's how good I am. And I was thinking about this recently. 36 in Ultimate. But I think 36 in Melee is like a fucking DK player. Okay, I'm sorry to the Melee niggas and whatever the fuck. I don't know who 36 is. But they could definitely make top 40 in Melee. Like, very easily if I competed throughout the entire year. I'll put a gun in my head, nigga.
Are you trying to say there are like not even 50 good players in Melee?
No, they're all very good. But I'm better.
Feel that.
Okay, so
I said this a little bit on the commentary after I won the Invitational. I fought Aklo at Riptide, and he did 3-0 me. But that was the fucking most impressive 3-0 of my entire life.
On your side, you kept it very competitive?
Yeah, so honestly, I think I could have taken a game, but 2 out of the 3 games, I was actually up 3 stocks to 1. But the thing about Aklo, he's really fucking good at the Fox Ditto. He's very, very fucking good at the Fox Ditto. So I wasn't surprised. And also the Fox Ditto in Melee is literally like, it's more of a coin flip than Roy Fox. Like, it's literally like gambling. But when I fought him, like, I thought I was going to get farmed, but I was actually able to keep my pace and keep it very, very fucking competitive against them. And I was very surprised because right before that, I lost the Beast Mode Paul. And I was like, okay, let me just get farmed by Aklo, and then I'm going to go fight Death Spade and then go get destroyed by Hurt. My mentality after I lost the Beast Mode Paul and also like double competing in Melee was just very bad. So I kind of threw in the towel at Riptide and won't let that shit happen again.
Okay,
but I was impressed. Are you a little worried about like the next like upcoming Ultimate tournaments? Because I was thinking about your bracket, and not to discredit you or anything, you won, you killed it. But I noticed that your bracket, you effectively avoided all cheesers, like that you like really don't like. So like, you obviously could beat top level players because they're more fundamental, less cheesy, obviously, unless you're fighting like Sonic or something like that. But like, are you
Yeah.
worried about fighting like the high level players that are like the cheesers still?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would love to fight a fucking cheeser though. Because beginning of this year, I was losing to cheesers left and fucking right. And I was not happy about that. But I've made some improvements since then. It was mostly just like I'm not gonna do the controller John, but I will do the controller John. If you guys have noticed, obviously, every time I go to play a bracket, I bring my adapter with me because I have a
Yeah.
fob 1.0, and that's the only controller I feel comfortable playing with in Ultimate. Like I have tap jump, I play tap jump all the time, and the way that fobs are, like if you calibrate them even a little wrong, tap jump feels fucking unplayable. But this controller is calibrated properly, and I feel comfortable with it. But the only problem is that it doesn't work with certain adapters. There's Wii U and Nintendo. With Wii U, it's just fucked. It doesn't work at all.
Really?
It feels
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. My controller is fucking weird.
Because
So I bought a
I
Nintendo.
have a fob too, and mine only works on first party adapters. Anything that's not a first party adapter, it will not even register any inputs.
Oh, mine is even worse. So it does work with first party, but the Wii U, the one that says Wii U on the shit, it is just fucked. Like I will miss my tap jumps, I'll miss some
Yeah.
C stick moves, and it just feels weird. But with the Nintendo ones, it's flawless, and it's like, why does that doesn't make any sense? But I just bought an adapter, and I didn't do that for the first 6 months of this fucking game. I didn't bring an adapter with me, but I've been doing that recently, and I think I'm not gonna, say that I've been more consistent since I've done that, and I don't want to get clocked by some stats nigga, but I feel
Tournaments be
way
like,
better.
Yeah.
Mayflash.
Why the fuck you
Dude, I
using
fucking
that
love
shit, bro?
Mayflash.
wait,
I
you like
hate
the Mayflash
Mayflash.
adapter?
Yeah, I love Mayflash. Dude, it works really well with my controller.
No, I
What the
don't.
fuck?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. But Cosmos, this isn't my adapter. My other adapter's right here. This is just the one I
Okay.
use for PC gameplay.
Oh yeah, because that's the one that easily connects to PC.
Yeah. But yeah, that's great. Why do you like Mayflash though?
I don't know.
That's weird.
No idea. It just works fine with my controller. It works fucking flawlessly. But the only problem is I have to plug in both Rumble and the black
I
one.
have to do that either way. But yeah.
Oh, it's weird.
So your controller's working it now. You're not gonna get cheesed.
Yeah, give me an example of a high level cheeser.
Baseball Paul.
Damn.
Okay, well,
Call out.
I wouldn't say he's like
wait, what's wrong with that? He's a high level player and he's a cheeser. He plays hero.
I think it's more so Hero is cheesy more than Beast Mode Paul is a cheeser.
Well, yeah, that's the point. He plays a character. I'm not like, this is not disrespecting him. Like, the character he plays is a cheeser. He farms stat buffs until he kills you at 30. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah, I lost to him too, and I love Beast Mode Paul. But like, he plays a cheesing aspect character. Sky J plays a cheesing aspect character. Sky J is not a cheeser, but actually, no, they're all cheesers. They chose to play those characters. Yeah, what am I talking about? They all chose to play those characters. Like, they are 100% cheesers. Raru is a cheeser. Every Luigi is a cheeser. That doesn't make you a worse player. You are just a fucking cheeser. You're a piece of shit is what you are. But anyways.
Hey.
Yeah, there's this one cheeser that I actually lost to the beginning of the year. I'm not gonna fucking mention the name because I'm not a big fan of the nigga. And Cosmos, you've had some interactions with this fellow before, and my lawyers will be in contact with him. But he's a massive fucking cheater. I'm still just typing in chat.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a massive fucking cheeser. And like if I were have the opportunity to fight a cheeser like him again, I will not lose. But yeah, like what I want to focus on for the rest of the year is not having any losses outside of the top 50. I think that would be because that's what really fucked me over this ranking season.
Did you also lose a Chucky Con this year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Everyone here has effectively lost a Chunky Kong except for Phil.
Hey, but I'm the only one. Actually, no, Foxy goes even.
I'm smart enough to stay out of the bracket. That's why.
DK.
Oh, Fox low-key does go even with DK. I want to talk about it. Bro, I was talking to Larry about that matchup, and it's like There's so many matchups in this game where it's like, yeah, it looks like Fox will destroy him. That matchup's not that bad, bro. That matchup's annoying.
Right. Tell me about it, nigga. Everyone thinks Roy beats fucking K-Rool and fucking and DK and Bowser and Incineroar. Every nigga thinks that Roy just farms like the low tiers. Roy goes even with Zelda.
All right.
Yeah.
You got it. Wait. On your Melee career, real quick, question. If you, because you say you're so good, right? You say you'll demolish everybody. If you had to fight Zane in a 1st to 10, would you take a game?
No.
Okay.
Would not take a fucking game. Like, dude,
I think he's already done it.
I played Zane
in Melee.
In friendlies, and I took him to last stock. And that's very fucking impressive, in my opinion. But no, I wouldn't take a game off of Zane in the 1st to 10. And the reason why is because he's so practiced and robotic in not just the punish game, but the options that you do outside of the punish. So he'll do some Marth shit and I'll get out, but then he'll punish me for getting out. And he's the only Marth that'll do that. So it's going to take me at least like 50 plus fucking games, maybe more, to take a game off of Zane. I saw that Mango got 10-0'd and everyone is like kind of trolling him, but
we were calling it Zap Watch. He didn't take a game.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually even funnier. Oh my God. I am so happy I didn't fight Zap because I played him in friendlies not that much, but I played him in friendlies throughout the entire weekend. I took one game.
Damn.
As my fucking Aegis. That's my Aegis, not as my Roy. I think I took maybe 4 stops as Roy.
Yeah, to be completely honest, like, I will go out on a limb and say that the online invitational for the invitational was whack. I think it should have gotten another way to get in. Another person should have gotten in. I'll just say another person should have gotten in. But I will say that I think Zap got extremely unlucky as his last seed to play the people that he played, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have been pretty scared to play him in bracket. I think the people that did play him in bracket actually were like probably 4 of the 5 people that would not have been scared to play against Zap in bracket. And that's why he got farmed. So it's very unlucky for him, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Zap's a good player. We're just joking around. Zap's actually a very good player. He just, shit, dog, it's hard, bro. Leo, Spargo, Zomba, like, what do you want?
Exactly, like, those motherfuckers aren't scared of nobody.
It's tough, bro.
Never Zomba.
It is what it is. Well, Kola, as per usual, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us on this episode of Lights. Every time you come out, it's always a party. And that's to say the least. Do you have any parting words for your adoring fans out there?
Thank God I didn't lose 60K this time. Jesus. I've been doing amazing in trading recently. I'm happy about that. But also, I will be streaming again. I don't fucking know when. Yeah,
Are you interested in Sparking Zero at all?
Repeat that.
Are you interested in Sparking Zero at all? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Is that a drink?
No, the Dragon Ball game that's coming out, bro. You ever play like Budokai, like Dragon Ball Budokai or Tenkaichi? Anything like that?
When I was a child, I played it on the Wii, but not for much.
Yeah, so it's been like 15 years since a game like that came out, and now another one's coming out in like 5 days.
Yeah, and you're only like 16, so like you should be excited.
Damn. Well, look, I only play 2 games. It's Smash and Pokemon Showdown. So that's definitely
what you're banned off of, by the way.
I think my ban lifts in like 2 days. It goes away in 2 days. By the way, Showdown mods, why the fuck are you banning niggas for a week? Like, what the fuck?
What did you do to get banned?
The bus told me to type something in chat. I won't say what.
The bus set you up?
Yeah, I was there. That is factually what happened.
Crazy.
And it's like, look, there's nothing wrong with some good old trolling. I thought I was going to get muted for an hour, but I got banned for a fucking week. Yeah.
Damn, the buzz was on it. The buzz was crashing out, bro. That's crazy. All
The
right.
buzz. I didn't know the buzz had it like that.
Hey, the buzz
Yes,
moving
sir.
different in these streets. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, Kola, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, are you still down after this episode to partake in a 10-minute Patreon video?
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk to my lawyers,
Right.
but yes.
All right, you can send the yeah, Nick. Anyway, hey guys, this is episode 77 of Lights Out.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Were you about to end the episode?
Yeah, what else is there to say?
A couple things.
Okay, go ahead and say it then.
It starts with a leaf and it ends with a Lee.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not
Too hard
revisiting that
into
from
that.
past episodes, but I'll let you go ahead, Light.
Yeah. For one, I want to talk about the event. So, for real quick, the event was much better than the first
Oh
time.
yeah.
Like this event actually was an event. I will say the only singular problem I had with it was A, B, and C D pools being grouped together. I don't think a lot of people like that because it was kind of like you played one set, then you waited like 2 hours to play, which that was a big one because like I just didn't like waiting 2 hours to play. I feel like you're just a different player by that time. But other than that, the event ran amazingly.
Great.
I had a good time. I think everyone else did too. Everyone felt super locked in. They were very attentive. Like they really cared about like our opinion in the sense for like, okay, how do you think we did? Do you think we could do anything better? You know, we all expressed our opinions. It was a really well run event, and I'm excited for future ones if they keep running them and if they keep inviting me. I think it was a fantastic time.
I like that. Back to school. And they even let Kola destroy the property at the end. It was
That's
fantastic.
the best part.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Well, also, I wanted to say I liked the dual monitors for friendlies.
Jim.
Yes, dual monitors for friendlies, audio on, great time.
Yeah, that was
All right,
fucking
great.
amazing.
That means I'm
That was
gonna
very
make sure
good.
no
Holy
matter what
shit.
that the next Lumi Invitational, I'm gonna be there.
W, whole squad pulling up. I actually like that thought process a ton. Just like I like this episode. Thank you, Kola, for being a part of it. Congratulations on winning the Luminosity Invitational Part 2. And we will hope your lawyers will not cease and desist this episode. Peace, niggas.
No problem. Thank you.